Hey guys, this is Keith from LifetimeWarrior.com, and I'm going to share with you a story about my first mentor, and then I'm going to tell you why it's important that you need to find a mentor. My first mentor, I met him when I first started in martial arts around 25 years ago. I was a little kid and I went into this first martial arts class, and I remember seeing all these black belts, and I just thought they were the coolest thing in the world and I wanted to be like them. And so I went up to the instructor after one of the classes, and this was a scary guy for a little kid to go up to. He had this little trick where when you stared at him, he could make his eyes shake back and forth. And I gotta tell you, when you're 10 years old, it makes you pee your pants. But over time, I kind of got used to it. So I went up to him one day and I said, can I ask you a question? How do I become strong? How do I become a black belt? I want to be like these guys. And he looks me straight in the eye. He does a little shaky eye thing. So I was used to it at the time, so I only peed a little bit in my pants. And he looks at me and he tells me, if you want to be strong, if you want to be better, if you want to be like us, like the black belts, then you need to do exactly what I tell you to do, come in when you need to come in, train the things I tell you to train, fix the things I tell you to fix, and eventually you will be there. And over time I started doing that, and I was listening to him, and I listened to everything he told me to do, and I started looking at the people that I wanted to be like, especially this guy, and I started to mimic him. I started to do what he did and followed exactly the things he told me to do. And eventually, 25 some odd years later, I'm still doing martial arts. I traveled around the world to do martial arts, and I coach and train other people in martial arts. Now, this is the importance of a mentor. If you want to be better, if you want to reach that other next level to become something, you need to find somebody who is at that level, someone who is better than you, and start to mimic them and do what they tell you to do, because they know, they've been there, they've gotten to that successful point. So when you find somebody like that and they start to mentor you, you'll start to see yourself slowly become more like that person. Now here's a little bonus tip for those mentors out there who are already mentoring other people. A good mentor doesn't want the people underneath them to be like them. A good mentor wants them to be a better version of them, more successful. Whatever that may be, whether it's in sports or martial arts or business or anything else in life. Find a mentor who's better than you and listen to exactly what they're going to tell you to do. All right? Now remember, you've only got one lifetime.